Scorpio, welcome back to Shacy Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing awesome. This reading is for anybody with a Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, divine timing is always at play. So I have some white sage here burning with some rose petals and flower petals. I love the smell of it. It smells wonderful. And I do that in honor of love and clearing any negative energy. So it's still burning brightly when I did our meditation for Scorpio. So that's awesome. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting 3 messages for near the end of the reading, Scorpio. The messages we are meant to hear from the person that's on our mind or coming toward us in the future. And I'm going to pull the tarot dice as well and get the overall messages and see what is going on. So remember, divine timing is always at play. Take what resonates. Again, leave what doesn't. I've had things happen for me, you know, different times. It's all in the timing, all right? And because this is a general reading, you know, some things may resonate immediately for some of you. And some of you, you know, this may have already happened. And for some of you, this is what's coming for you in the future. So that's why, you know, most of these are timeless readings, unless I specify certain dates, because it's, yeah, like part 2. I'm going to do the next 6 months and let you know what I see is the possible outcome at that point from January to June. I'll get into that shortly, but let's go ahead and pull 3 messages from whoever you're going to be dealing with, Scorpio, now or coming towards you in the future. So you can pick a card here and keep in your mind which one was your first, second, and third choice. And then in the order that you chose is the order you're meant to hear the messages in order of importance. My goodness, Scorpio, they're flying out. Okay, there's 3. I'm going to save the other ones that came out for part 2. There's 3 more that came out for part 2. So that sometimes happens. I'm also going to pull the tarot charms, and we're going to get into the vintage deck. We're just going to dig like I like to dig, okay? Personal readings are open at shacy.com. All that information is down below. Okay, Scorpio, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, King of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, High Priestess, 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So somebody wants to make an offer, okay? I think things have kind of been up in the air, but this person, I feel, is almost starting to see your viewpoint, Scorpio. I don't feel this is your energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, so it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody is fed up where they are. They're not happy. They may have other opportunities, but there's no one like you. I feel like this person really, really wants to come towards you. I feel like they're excited to have a new beginning with you. I feel like they have a lot of deep emotional feelings for you that they're probably not showing. You are their wish. Make no mistake. You're this person's wish, but they're keeping that from you at this time. They're keeping you from at this time because perhaps they might feel like you have other opportunities. Okay, that could go either way, and it can mean that both of you have other opportunities that you're not like really discussing or but what I'm really getting here is this person feels like no matter what's going on, you're going to stand up for yourself and what you believe is right, Scorpio. And of course, that's what us Scorpios do. I'm a fellow Scorpion for those of you that are brand new. And thank you to Jen and to Goodman for moderating and helping with the channel. This person is really worried. Okay. I feel like they feel like they've missed this opportunity with you, because you're kind of standing your ground here, Scorpio, or this can definitely mean that somebody else is on the defense with them. We're going to start digging, okay? So I'm going to use the double-decker vintage deck. So for those of you that are brand new, this is the 1960s and the 1970s, so they're really old and brittle. They're kind of brittle. I use them all the time, so it's to be expected. They don't put on that really heavy-duty coating like they do these days for protection. So these are really getting brittle. Somebody's coming towards. This is hidden from you, Scorpio. Wow, we got the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is, wow, extremely stable. This is somebody who's extremely traditional. This is not you. This is hidden from you. There is somebody coming in with a slow offer, Scorpio. Something solid and long-term. You know, it could be marriage, it could be commitment. It's let's start building together. I feel like this person has been hiding their emotions from you. I feel like they're just focusing on their pentacles, their money, the stability at this time. And that's why they're moving slowly. Now, it can mean that They're saving money. It can mean that they're waiting for an offer of a job or a career move or a change in career. It could mean anything. But that's why we're here, Scorpio. We're going to dig because this is what's hidden from you. Okay? So sometimes we're not meant to know all things right now, and that's why our intuition is there to kind of help guide us. And, you know, I feel quite strongly that us Scorpios do trust our intuition the most out of all the water signs, and Cancer and Pisces as well, though. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this came out in reverse. So for some of you, this person is or was already in a stable long-term connection, and it can mean that things are not going well in that department. Could mean that they're in an unstable environment that was once very stable. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here, please, for Scorpio. And let me know in the comment section how this resonates for you, okay? Let's see what's happening. Yeah, it could be justice or legal issues, or things are unbalanced for them. Yeah, when it comes to money or home or a business, like maybe there's struggling going on here. Maybe somebody's getting in more bills than money at this current time, and somebody's trying to defend themselves as to where the money's going, or somebody's being very stubborn. We do have the King and Queen of Pentacles that showed up. This could be a married couple. So either this is about going into a marriage or commitment with you, Scorpio. This person doesn't feel stable enough, or they're already in a marriage or commitment that's on the rocks. Whatever's happening, it's leading this person to soul search a lot. It could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra. I also have Aries energy here and Pisces energy here. And of course, your Scorpion energy in Cancer. What are we soul searching about here with the Hermit? Why is the Hermit energy here for Scorpio? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? The Tower. Wow, Scorpio, there you are. That's Scorpio energy right there as well. So there's a Tower moment happening in a marriage or commitment, or justice and legal issues here coming up. We're trying to allocate funds or money. We need to stand up and fight for what we want, where somebody's really stressed about it. They're keeping their worry, their stress, their anxiety to themselves. But it's interesting, Scorpio, because I feel like somebody wants to come towards you and they're excited to talk to you. Like they really want to talk to you about something. So maybe they're going through justice or legal issues, either separating, divorcing, or it's the end of a family business or some structure that's in their life that was once stable is ending. And they're standing up for what they feel is right. But they're also very stressed and deeply worried about what could go wrong. Clarify the Tower for Scorpio. Wow. Yeah, there's a breakup and a shakeup here. That it's almost like this person is just waiting for for the penny to drop, as they say. They're waiting for the penny to drop. Okay? My ships are coming in. Things are erupting in my life. I'm trying to balance things out in my life. I've been thinking about this a lot. This is somebody that has like financially a lot of stability at one time, but now things are rocky, things are shaky. Either emotionally or financially or both here, I'm getting. And they've been really confused and really unhappy. And they've just kind of been in limbo. It's kind of like they were refusing to talk to anybody or do anything. But now it's like, you know, this is a bit of a risk here. I want to go towards my wish, but now I'm going to have to really kind of stand up for what I want. So somebody's realizing they have to put the work in to stand up for what it is they want. Interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So we're waiting for an offer. There could be, for some of you, not all of you, and I know it's a selective few of you, if you're in a marriage or commitment here, okay, and you have a lot of assets, a lot of stability, I feel like you have to wait for the courts or whatever to award you how much money you're supposed to get. Now, this could be you, Scorpio, having a sneak preview, because you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So it's kind of like a married couple and a single person. So it can be here that there has been kind of underlying issues of a married couple, one or the other not being happy, being bored, uninspired, fed up, sacrificing for the sake of the stability in this family or this family business. And so we're waiting for the courts to kind of make a final decision as to who to pay what, is what I'm getting here. And this person has to stand up and fight. And they're worried about the outcome of that. They know that it's going to be a risk. So they're either projecting this or this is what's going to happen in the near future. But this is definitely what they're worried about. There's a whole bunch of decisions to make revolving around a lot of assets and stability. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is having everything. Five of Pentacles is like, we're only getting half here. I need to think about this, you know. There's going to be justice and legal issues. We have to wait. We have to figure things out. That's what I'm getting. And we're really worried about what's going to happen here. But it is our wish to go after an exciting new beginning with Scorpio. That's what I've got. But right now, I'm kind of keeping things quiet here with the High Priestess about what my true wishes are. Okay, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the person that's on your mind now or coming towards you in the future. This is either you, already in a committed relationship, Scorpio, or this is somebody else in a commitment wanting to come towards you. They're not happy where they are. They're struggling. Either way, there's been a lot of chaos in a marriage or commitment. There's a breakup here, or somebody's just waiting for that penny to drop. It's going to happen here because there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning coming. In part 2, for those of you that are brand new, upper right-hand corner near the end of the reading, it'll say part 2, watch now. You can choose to go and check that out where I will dig in so much deeper into January 2024. Still can't believe I'm saying that. And again, like I said, with the next 6 months, we're going to use the after tarot. We're going to forecast what the possible outcome is. January, February, March, all the way up to June. I will pull cards for that. And I'm going to get more messages from your person here. The 3 that popped out, we'll dig into that. Mutual energies. We're just going to dig. I'm also going to pull the Twin Flame Oracle for those of you who feel like you're in a Twin Flame dynamic relationship. Okay, situationship, whatever you want to call it. Wow, look at this. So this is definitely, I'm in deep, deep thought. This is somebody that just wants to be left alone. Like, leave me alone to think. I need some thinking time. I have a lot of decisions and choices to make. So this person is really silent right now. You're not hearing from them. They've made a disappearing act is what I'm getting. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah. This person's focusing right now. What did I say on? Right at the beginning, Scorpio? Their pentacles, their money, their coins. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles was in pre-shuffle. This is somebody moving very slowly, working really hard. I think this person's projecting the fact that they'll probably get half of everything. And in order to move forward for a new beginning here, I have to build, make money, make more money, wait for an offer from the courts or wait for a settlement or something like that before I can move forward. And they're worried about how this is going to work out. They feel almost like they can't really make any financial decisions until they kind of know what this offer is or how much money they can earn or make. It can be they're building a business, or you are, Scorpio. You could be all about your work right now. King of Wands. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put the effort in, taking action towards saving money, building a legacy, building on my money, my coins. Clarify the King of Wands. Wow, just as I said that, the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. This is like I'm putting the work in. 8 to 9 of Pentacles. I'm graduating. I'm gaining more stability. I'm becoming more financially stable so that I can take action in the future towards Scorpio. This person's working really hard to build up their financial status and wealth so that they can come towards you, but they're keeping that to themselves, what they're doing, what they're earning, what they're saving. Okay, that's on the down low so that they can, I feel, take this risk. They feel like it's a risk here. They feel like it's a risk because maybe they feel like you're a little bit guarded, Scorpio. You're not trusting anybody today or tomorrow. Could be. But it's also the fact that I'm guarding my money. I'm guarding my coins. Okay, whatever I've saved, whatever I've worked hard for, I'm holding on to. That could be you, Scorpio. You could be, you know, taking a lot of action with your career right now. You're deep diving, you're saving, you're working hard, and you're working hard to protect what you've built. Again, you or them, and it can be both of you. Okay, it can be that you're both guarded. This can go vice versa, so remember that. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Scorpio's person of interest? I'm stuck. I'm thinking a lot. I'm guarding myself. I'm guarding my money. I'm guarding what I've worked hard for. What I've built. Okay. Scorpio, this person feels a need to protect, stand up, and fight for what they've built over the years. And they're really in fear that they're going to lose half of everything. So again, exactly what I said, and I feel here right from the get-go, is we're saving our money, working really hard, and we're kind of saving on the down low. And we're just waiting for that tower to drop. And once it does, we've got our little nest egg nicely set over here so that we can start brand new. We can start a brand new exciting beginning and still not, that we don't have to worry about being broke. So we're getting ahead of the game. We're projecting this so that we don't become penniless. You know, that's what we're doing. Clarify the Eight of Swords for Scorpio's person of interest. Double clarification of the Seven of Wands. I'm going to stand up and fight for my right. Yes. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to stand up and protect what they've worked hard to build. You betcha. You or them, Scorpio, or they're standing up against, like I said, a King and Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I feel this is somebody standing up to their partner. Because they're not happy. They haven't been happy for a long time, is what I'm getting. There's a breakup and a shakeup coming that they're projecting is going to happen. Yeah, they're standing up for the right to walk away from wherever they're not happy. Now, keep in mind, Scorpio, this could be you. It could be them, or it could be the person that they're dealing with. And it all depends on who's watching as to whose perspective it's going to play out from. But one thing I can tell you is Spirit is saying that's why things are up in the air. Because somebody is living in fear and making a lot of decisions and keeping to themselves what their plans are. Walking away, saving money, not walking away until I've saved money, till I've kind of built my nest egg, and hiding and protecting that somewhere. Maybe it's under the bed. I don't think so. That's like, everybody's going to look under the bed or under the mattress, right? We're going to hide it somewhere where we know nobody can access it, you know. Yeah, because we're forecasting here that we're going to only get half of everything through justice or legal means. They're definitely going to, like maybe somebody already got legal advice here that said, you're only going to get half of everything. And their lawyer said, my advice to you is to save some money on the side. Yeah, wow, double clarification of the Fool. Yeah, in order to take this leap of faith, this risk, I need to stand up and fight for myself, protect what I've been earning here. And I've been thinking a lot about this. So this person's very smart in how they are, they're looking with their third eye, which is great. They're foreseeing the future that they have to build, protect, hide, so that they know that when it goes to some kind of legal issues, and can be a family business. Like I said, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this can be, you know, we've worked really hard all our lives at a family business, a restaurant, whatever it could be. And now, you know, this is ending. Something is going to leave us strapped for cash. Like this tower has been struggling, this home, this family, or this family business for a long time. It's time for it to come down, and we're just literally waiting for that final penny to drop here. Most definitely. So this, you know, we're taking a bit of a risk and a chance that we got to save money in advance. Wow. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah. We're walking away from a marriage or commitment. I feel like somebody's very angry. Somebody's very choked because somebody's becoming increasingly defensive here. They want to be single. They're tired of feeling stuck. And this is a bit of a chance. But at the same time, I'm unhappy here. I haven't been happy here for a long time. And I've been trying to figure out how to get out of this marriage or this commitment or this family business for a long time. Wow, Scorpio, let me know how that resonates, okay? Let's see what your spirit messages are. So again, whenever you hear these messages is when you're meant to hear them. Because you're all in your paths at your different times, right? Let's see. Let's find out what's going on for Scorpio. Okay, so trust. Ooh, that's a big one for Scorp. Love and friendship. Wow. So Spirit wants you to trust in love and friendship. Okay, so maybe build a friendship within a love connection to build the trust. There's definitely like a sense of we're guarding ourselves. We don't trust anybody, you know. We've worked really hard. We've been saving all our life, or we've been just trying to become that King of Wands and that King of Pentacles, and we're saving all of our money before we walk away from a situation. Somebody's going to be very, very choked once somebody walks away. What's happening for Scorpio? What are the spirit messages for Scorpio? What do they need to know? Space. Okay, see, the Hermit twice here came up. This is somebody that needs space right now. They just need space right now. They're thinking and projecting the future. So it's either you, Scorpio, or them. Okay, and it can be both of you. The Hermit is on both sides. I feel like, generally speaking, I always tell my clients that I pick up the other person's energy 99.9% of the time. And we already know how we feel. We want to know what's going on with the other person that's on our mind. So this person just needs space right now. I feel like they're trying to trust their path here. They're going within to really figure out what that path is. Okay. Returning, going with the flow. Ooh, Scorpio, for some of you, this is somebody that wants to return to you. This is somebody that, with the Four of Cups here, was not ready for your connection because they were in limbo in another situation, a marriage, a commitment, a family, or a family business situation. And they were confused and overwhelmed with this passion for you. We've got the Ace of Wands right next to, I'll hold it up for you, but it's really hard for you guys to see. Okay, they're Ace of Wands with the King of Cups. So they have a lot of overwhelming passion for you. And there was a lot of confusion. And so they kept a lot of things to themselves, but you are their wish. That's what I'm getting. But they also fear it at the same time because it's a bit of a risk, because there's all of these assets and legal issues I feel possibly could go down. Scorpio, I'm going to clarify that in part 2, but I don't want to miss messages of who or what is affecting your connection, your life, your energy here. So in part 2, I will go ahead and I will clarify, where is this Knight of Swords going? Is this marriage or commitment, or what is that? You know, I'm definitely getting mixed messages there. I feel like it's walking away from a marriage and somebody's getting very, very choked, or a long-term situation or a family business. Somebody's getting really choked and really defensive and angry. That's what's going to cause this Tower, I tell you what. But again, I'll clarify the Tower in part 2 as well. Let's see who or what is affecting Scorpio's energy. Wow. Things are coming to light, Scorpio. Things are going to come to light. Everything's going to come out into the open. And then somebody's going to be angry. So it's like we've saved all this money. We've been working really hard. And then we're going to take the action to walk away from a situation we haven't been happy in a long time. Expect a message. Look at that beautiful rainbow. Somebody wants to come in, Scorpio, and they want to message you and give you some kind of clarity that you are their wish. OMG, look at that, Scorpio. Claim that right there. Okay, so you're going to receive some kind of clarification that you are their wish. We've got it here and we've got it here. So they want to tell you. They want to clear some things up. They want to talk to you here. Bottom of the deck. Wow, Scorpio, the plot thickens. They want to anchor your connection. They want to anchor your connection and open a new chapter with you. Makes sense with the Ace of Wands there and going with the flow, returning. This is somebody for many of you that wants to return to you, but it is a new connection, meaning that I feel like it never got off the ground because somebody was in another situation that they needed to figure out on their own first is what I'm getting. Okay, Scorpio, let's get the mutual energy. So this is our Shacey Prism Tarot deck. I have not done the giveaway yet. I apologize. I have been wrapped up in my girls and Christmas and school and field trips and all kinds of things, especially personal readings. So There you go. I will get to it. I promise you that. But I don't... I like to do a reading when I'm doing the giveaway at the same time. I'll be doing another giveaway, but not till January now. Okay. All right. I was thinking about... Let me know if you guys are interested. I was thinking about... I got 2 of these decks. The Dragon deck with the messages you just heard from Spirit. Let me know if you're interested in me doing a giveaway on that deck. It's a really cool deck. Anyway. It's small, and the print is really small, but I'm sure it's easy for most of you to read. Release the past. There you go. So there's a need for you and this person to release the past before you can have this new exciting beginning with that Ace of Wands, before you can build anything new. Because the Page of Pentacles was the first message out, and that's about, you know, a messenger coming in, a message or communication coming in of something solid. So... we have ask your angels for guidance, okay? So, and believe me, as I always say, they're always listening, and that has come up more than once. So there's something brand new coming. For some of you here, you know, you may be taking action towards your own business, coming up with more creative ideas here for your own self-worth and moving forward and saving money, and you're needing to protect what you own. Okay, if this is you in a marriage or commitment here, or maybe there's somebody coming towards you or returning that you're not trusting. You know, maybe you feel like they're after you just for your success. That could be as well, Scorpio. Let's get a couple more. Let's get a couple more. What's on for Scorpio? Mutual energy between Scorpio and this person coming towards Scorpio. What are the mutual energies toward their connection? Triple confirmation. News arriving. So expect some kind of communication here coming in the future, Scorpio. Maybe in the new year. We're going to check it out in part 2. Let's get a couple of tarot charms first. OMG. Wow, Scorpio. Double clarification of anchoring this connection. If I could just hold it to save my life. Okay, can you see the anchor? I know it's so hard to see, but this is the anchor. We got double confirmation. So they want to anchor your connection. Incredible. Death energy. There you are, Scorpio. Okay, so this is about going through a transformation, a change, out with the old, in with the new. In other words, anything that wasn't working, we are walking away from that. And we're looking for our 9th cup. And although it's a bit of a risk, we're taking action to go towards that risk because we've been unhappy for a long time. But we've been projecting it. So we've been saving money or stashing money or whatever's been going on here. And Spirit wants you to believe, Scorpio, wants you to believe in this new, beautiful, creative beginning that is coming for you. All right. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you or they may have strong Gemini in your chart. Okay, this is somebody that has high intelligence. They're very intelligent. Again, I feel like this is somebody that's thinking outside the box here. If they weren't before, they are now. They've gone through a transformation. They're seeing things differently, okay? And they're realizing that they need to use their sword to take the action and to cut out people, places, and things that are no longer working in their life, either you or them, so that you can go towards sitting pretty. Do you see the parrot there on their perch, Scorpio? This is somebody who's sitting pretty. If you want to sit pretty, you have to go through the work. You have to actually take the action to put the work in to reap the rewards. All right, Scorpio, we're going to start checking into part 2. I'm going to pull the love messages for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with coming towards you. I'm going to check into this wish right here. I'm also going to check into the Tower. And where is this Knight of Swords going? Okay, and what are we walking away from? Again, the next 6 months, advice and guidance messages. I'm also going to look for new love on the other deck for those of you looking for new love. And the Twin Flame Oracle, we're going to find out what the Twin Flame messages are. So if this is where you lead me, I will see you next time. And for those of you seeing me on part 2, I will be right there. Down below, I forgot to mention, for those of you that are brand new, in the description area, there's also the Shacy Spiritual Warrior membership family. If you choose to join that, it's a lot less expensive. It gives you unlimited part 2s. Doesn't matter to me. It's all an option you all ask for. All of the options are there. And sorry, Scorpio, almost forgot to pull your 3 messages here first. Did you remember the order? Did you remember the order you picked them? Okay, this is first. I haven't given up on us yet. There is hope. Look at that. So this person definitely still has hope for you and them. And again, we've got the anchor here twice. So that makes perfect sense. I want to anchor your connection. So there's definitely a battle they're going to go through here. Okay, so this is something this person's projected. You or them. Next message. I can't believe I almost forgot to pull these. Sorry, Scorpio. damage. We are both hurting from this. So there's both of you have needed to release something from the past because it's led you to both hurt from this connection. And I feel, again, for some of you, this person's returning after they're releasing something, because we definitely have death here and the Ace of Wands, okay, and the Tower. So something is ending so that something new can begin. We're releasing something. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Ooh, yeah, Scorpio, there's the Ace of Wands. So they're really feeling it for you, Scorpio, and vice versa. And it's something that they can't let go. And although they're fearing it, they're also fearing maybe you walking away and missing out on this connection with you. And I feel like they definitely don't want to do that. I feel like they want to believe that this can work out. I feel that they're definitely not giving up the hope, or you're not, or you're both not. So let's find out in part 2. All right, stay happy, healthy, and safe, and happy holidays for those of you that celebrate. We definitely do here. And I will see you in a few more days. But for those of you who see me in part 2, I will be right there. Bye for now.